Good morning, Krista. I am sick. And also, I am sick of all of this shit. I have a writing professor that's being really difficult, not in a challenging, like, you'll grow from this experience sort of way, just being difficult. And then there was an internet flame war where a bunch of people were being just trans-misogynist butt weasels. Eventually, things did get better, but it was just an awful flame war, and I felt horrible about it. I was literally, like, shaking during some of the stuff I was typing. It was just like really personal stuff was coming up for me, and these people were like, I don't understand why you can't just talk about this, like, learn internet debating skills, why does it have to be so personal? In my nutrition class, we're talking about weight management and energy balance, which is just, it's not gonna go well. Obviously, it's not gonna be like something that I'm gonna be really like excited about, that particular section, because Fat 8 is really powerful and awful and everywhere all the time. But, like, this is really just, like, blatant with the fat hate. Like, whole sections and sections about, like, fat hate. After a section about, treating fat people's bodies like they're a disease, it says, and people with anorexia nervosa, they use extreme discipline to ignore the pains of hunger. I think this is textbook fat hate in two senses. First of all, in the previous section, it uses all kinds of coded language to refer to fat people. It construes our bodies as automatically disordered. We have an eating disorder because of the way we're shaped, it's assumed. And then it uses words like, our overindulgences and our excesses. And then, in talking about anorexia, by the reverse, it uses the word discipline. And now, I'm not saying that they made it seem like ignoring the pangs of hunger was a good thing, but extreme discipline might be like the worst phrasing ever. Like, so first of all, that's harmful to people who are in recovery, because when they hear that, is that the textbook is saying that they don't have discipline because they're not engaging in this harmful behavior and distorted thought pattern. It's not about discipline. It's a harmful thing. And there's a section in the back of the chapter that's about anorexia nervosa, and the phrasing's a little bit better. That was just like the one mentioned in the body of the chapter itself. Just terrible, terrible choice of words. And I think, like, if a lot of this, like, shit didn't happen at the same time, if I wasn't sick, if I didn't have all this nutrition stuff to deal with, if people weren't being transphobic butt weasels on the internet, maybe any one of these things would not seem so overwhelming. But all of these things all at once, and I am not in my happy place. I want to be in my happy place. So, my plan for the day is to take some cold medicine and try and be okay, and maybe even okay enough to go into work. But I'm definitely not going to class today because it is nutrition class, and I just am not willing to endure that. I'm already not feeling good physiologically. I don't need some well-intentioned professor trying to tell me how to erase my body. So that's the situation, Krista. Shit is shitty, and it keeps being shitty. I will see you tomorrow.